Just because you have a teenage daughter doesn't mean you're not all that.
I am definitely a cool parent. I'm always online, networking socially.
I'm a cool mom, too. LOL, whatevs, Justin Bieber.
I Hate My Teenage Daughter, Wednesday, November 30th on Fox.
I Hate My Teenage Daughter is a new family comedy starring Jamie Presley and Katie Finneran as single moms, best friends, and former nerds who fear their privileged and overly indulged daughters are turning out just like the mean girls who picked on them in high school. Well, Jamie and Katie join us from LA this morning to tell us all about I Hate My Teenage Daughter and the zany cast of characters. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Great to have you. Great to see you both back on the air. So happy about that. Tell me a little bit about the cast of characters and what we can expect from the show.
The show is about two best friends. I like to call them Laverne and Shirley.
I love that.
If they had 14-year-old girls, they're raising their overindulged, they're single parents raising their overindulged daughters, difficult daughters, who are 14 and just beautiful and delicious.
And we're trying to give them everything that we didn't have, because growing up we weren't exactly the part of the in crowd or the popular crowd. She was 300 pounds with alopecia, bad skin, concrete teeth, and I was raised in this really religious home. My mother was very religious and insisted on making all my clothes, so I went to school dressed like a sister wife every day.
Oh my gosh.
And my dad was in the military, and I'm completely unaware of pop culture because I was never allowed to listen to music or watch movies or go to dances. So, you know, we want our daughters to be able to go to all these great dances and have all these great clothes and have the things and relationships and, you know, just experiences that we never got to, you know, to have. And it ends up backfiring on us, as it does for so many parents.
Exactly. Well, when you watch the previews, I've been watching them for the last couple of weeks, and the girls that you're raising are very advanced. They are really on top of what's going on in pop culture, I could tell. So it's got to be odd for you to be the moms who are kind of out of it. Are you becoming like your own mothers on the show? Is that the deal?
We hope. I mean, I hope so. My mom was a pretty great mom. I think what our characters are trying to keep up with our daughters, which is a mistake. There's no way to keep up. It's a different generation.
It's a whole different generation.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were kids, there was no cell phone. There were no cell phones or computers or anything. And, you know, I keep saying we had to use encyclopedias to write papers for school. And these kids can just Google whatever they want. They're technologically so far advanced that, you know, for us to try to keep up with them is like a full-time job.
I know. Remember we used to go to the library? Remember that whole place?
Yeah, now they just Google library.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Well, I have to ask you both. I mean, we've been watching both of your careers as well. And I mean, so I always wonder, what were you like as teenagers, and what do you draw from your own teenage life in playing these characters with the teenage daughters?
You know, it's terrible. I could never really contribute anything too amusing because I was so boring. I was actually a pretty good girl. I was very involved in the theater growing up, so I was always in play rehearsal or a rehearsal for a musical. So I was pretty well kept very scheduled and enjoyed my time. And when I was bad, I skinny dipped in the neighbor's pool. Can't really remember. I was the designated driver and always got home pretty much on time, so I can't really contribute to this.
I'm the one that usually contributes to this. I was definitely a rebel and very headstrong, and I definitely went through my share of hormone hell.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, I was an old soul, so I was very sure of myself and what I wanted to do and where I wanted to go, and thankfully it worked out because I'm sitting here. But you know, I definitely gave my parents a run for their money, that's for sure.
So you kind of see yourself a little bit in your TV daughter then, Jamie?
Yeah, I was never the mean girl, though. I mean, if anything, I was the one that got bullied. But I got along with every group, and like Katie, you know, I was in and around the theater a lot because my mother's a dance teacher and was the choreographer for the performing arts department. So, you know, again, we both hung out with kind of any group and every group.
Sure.
But I definitely got in trouble more than this one.
Well, I think we'll be able to learn a lot of fun lessons from you as mothers on the show, as well as from the daughters and the relationships that you have, because it looks like it's going to be heartwarming at the same time that it's funny, which I like. I like that you'll be able to teach some lessons.
We hope so.
Yeah.
We hope so.
Congratulations to both of you. I'm really looking forward to it. And I Hate My Teenage Daughter premieres tonight at 8:30 right here on 2 Casa Fox. You don't want to miss it. And happy holidays, girls.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.